Hello and welcome to cyubeVR. Today we are back again trying to crash the new Unreal Engine. And something that I noticed this last time, the trees in the main menu do have leaves. In the normal release, I never saw leaves. I only saw the naked tree without any leaf. Why did they get leaves now? I mean, it's cool, but before they were just naked trees. Actually, I never really thought of them as trees before. That's so strange. Okay, let's load the test world again. There it is. Took a while. Bum 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 bum. The water is still not very watery. Soon you will have your back spikes again. Yes, good boy. So. Good. We still have the...
Hello.
Air shoveling. Hey there, Marsh Cat, how are you? Bonk bonk. So let's get them. Okay, that seems to be fixed.
Doing good, how are you?
I'm doing fine. So I'm trying to see if some bug fixes actually fixed everything. It's actually really cool that you can just grab the stuff in mid-air. If you're at least a bit able to do stuff. No. Okay. So the torch bug is fixed. At least it's something.
Hello.
Hey there, Kiwi. Did I still had glass in here? I had... Is there... wait, gameplay... Simple controller screen. Okay, then it's okay. So I'm going to get the stuff. Of course, we don't need to waste it. Oh, holy bunny of the mountain, what is
Stream
your
Elements
wisdom?
bot running. Learn how to customize the bot here. https://streamelements.com.
Thank you, Stream Elements. I don't want you anymore. Why is he doing this? He never did this before. So now that we don't have
Good
the...
morning, D.
Good morning. Stonebrick, I tried the torch bug and I couldn't get a crash with trying to stick stuff together. I tried to change hands and stuff and I didn't get any crashes. So you can't craft with the big one to the small one, and if I change hands, still doesn't crash. This way it works. This way it does nothing. So it was indeed the bug fix. And yeah, the water and glass is still not visible. And we still got the air shuffling sound when the radial menu is active. Good boy. Good boy. I copied my ini settings or my the ini folder in the window folder, like you said on Discord, and yeah, it loaded my settings, so everything is fine. And for now, I would say... Ah, you fixed the crystal, right? So... Don't I have a good pickaxe? Here.
That is good.
So crystal works. Crystal light is working. Nice. Bucket works. Ah, okay. I thought there was a bit more here. That's like not really something. Okay. So then I would say we just check our coordinates. Minus 700. Okay, let's go this way. We started at minus 800. Just going to explore in this direction till we reach, let's say, minus 8,000. 4 kilometers Could be quite a lot. We will have a lot of new created chunks and world data.
Something like the old you get teleported bug should no longer be possible now with UE5 in theory.
Let's make it happen in praxis. Ooh. The shadow is a bit flickering. Can you see this? And I
The settings sliders should also work now. Hello everyone, how is it going so far?
Hey there, Noodle. So far it's fine. I couldn't get a crash. And now I'm really eager to get the game to crash.
Noodle Halt's good he did not manage to crash the game yet.
Yet. The problem is I see the game from a player who is experienced, so I usually don't come equipped with any reason to do simple stuff like crafting torches and stuff. So the bugs that I can probably find are the ones like expanding the world quite a lot and
Haha,
stuff
good
like
luck
this.
XD, but that S a good ring ISNT.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So, yeah, sometimes I can't even think of the easy stuff because after years of ruining my gameplay with late game content, I can't start. Nah, just kidding. Stonebrick. Could you maybe make it so that you don't get slowed down when you grab a recipe? I think I mentioned this like 3 years ago, but it's really strange if I grab a recipe and get slowed down. I'm not even sure if we actually fixed it. Can you see the edges of the shadows? Like,
Yeah, I could do that.
like here? Though the edges of the shadows is smooth, but if I look down, like here, it looks like it's a bit... maybe it's the index. Maybe it's a display thing. Sieht das aus, als hätte es keine Kantenklettung, eher so wie so Reißverschluss. Hat so richtig zackig. Oh, da ist ein Recipe.
No, it's normal that there is a bit of noise on the light shafts.
Ah, okay, gut.
I think that was identical in UE4.
Yeah, I think it is. I just noticed it, so I just wanted to, talk about it. Because here it's really nice. It was just...
Are you on max walking speed?
Yeah, I should be max walking speed. I'm on max rolling speed. Yes, I am. That's the fastest I can go. I am old. I can't move faster. Oh,
Okay, since last time there was a bug with the walking speed slider which should be fixed now.
I mean, I can just slow, fast. Yeah. And everything else seems to work fine as well. There once was a bug when you had the expert settings shown and you started the game, it didn't show the expert settings, but that was fixed. Or did not come back. I like the purple gloves. I want to get purple gloves in the multiplayer. As customization. Could I start FPS VR to get a reading of the CPU and GPU usage like I had last time? Because right now I don't feel any micro stuttering. It's smooth.
FPS VR would be interesting yet.
It's nice. It's always a hassle to get this to start from within VR. You know what? I'm doing it the old-fashioned way from the desktop. Ugh. Yes. Oha. My frame time is at 19 milliseconds. Here. There's FPS VR launch, and here as well. There it is. Yep. There it is. And my GPU is really... Okay, I increased the resolution again. So the global resolution is 150%, per app is 129, and altogether 193%. So almost double resolution. And I got 20.3 gigabyte of
What
VRAM.
foliage quality settings are you on?
I will not tell you. No, no, no. I'm sorry. Oh, a green cave. Did not really change much. So I don't notice any difference between the best foliage quality and the medium. The resolution of the grass is okay. No, not the shadow. Go away. Usually with the grass you can see how good or bad the resolution is. That's why I like to use the performance DLSS, because then the grass looked sharper. But it looks nice. Right now it's nice and okay. And for me it's smooth. I like red. Okay, the GPU is not as hard at working as it was before. It's sucking up a lot of electricity. By just putting more electricity through the cards to get more performance. I don't know, that's not really the best way to do it. But hey, maybe they will at least put
Try
two...
the shadow setting.
The shadow setting. Oh! Sorry, I had dynamic resolution. Shadow settings. Oh,
Dynamic resolution does nothing at the moment.
okay. The shadow really just turned it yellow? Oh.
Yeah, keep shadow on normal for now.
Ah, maybe that's the flickering that I saw in the shadow earlier. Okay, let's keep it at normal. Now my frame time isn't good. Scandalous. Yeah, feels nice. No
There's
stuttering.
some shadow optimizations I didn't port over from UE4 yet.
I shouldn't go too deep into this. There's
I unfortunately don't have a lot of time to watch the stream live today, so I'll have
That's
to watch
okay.
the recording later and see how you will have managed to make it crash D.
Sure, I will try my best to make it crash. So yeah, thanks for dropping by nonetheless. I will keep the settings that you asked for, and I will try to get it to crash. I hope you can fix the advanced control scheme, because I don't want to have the tool in my hand all the time.
Thanks D.
Objective completed.
That was fast.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Thanks. So at least we got the water class. I mean, that's a shader thing, so maybe that's not the highest priority right now. But yeah, the... And please fix the shuffle. If you can make the shuffle sound fix, that would be nice. I will try if it's in the normal build as well, because I sometimes had the problem that I heard shuffling sound when equipping a shuffle, so I'm pretty sure it's in the normal build as well. So I will try tomorrow. Maybe I can build a bit on my Evangelion tomorrow. It's my office day, so... So what's the next objective? Copper axe and copper shovel. Copper shovel? Oh. Okay, let's make a copper axe. We can do the objectives while we are increasing the world. Maybe we get a crash when we have like specific thresholds in save files, like 10 gigabyte, or increase it to 100 gigabyte. That would be a lot of walking. Any copper? Nope. Do I still have the weather enabled? Okay, good. Bum body bum body bum body bum body bum. There's copper.
Objective completed.
Objective completed. I don't want to make a copper sledgehammer. I have iron already. Well, maybe if I can find a huge copper deposit, like here. You just need 15 copper blocks to get 30 copper ingots or nuggets. Oh, here, this one. Make a bit more space. Maybe by playing the game normally, we can find some other bugs and crashes. So, I have exactly 30 copper. Oh, I actually just want to get the last wood. So nice. Meeps. Huh? Okay. I didn't know that you can do this. Oh no, I need you. Come back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt you. I never noticed that you could push away the blocks that you pull towards yourself. There. Ja. Hä? So. Oh. Ah, now it's back to normal. Me? Come here. Me? Come here.
Objective completed.
Gather at least 100 stone. We can do this on the other side of the desert. So there are no geckos or monitor lizards here. They probably all spawned over there. So now we got nothing here. There's a deer. Another deer. There are 2 deers. Oh dear. 3. So many Shikanokos. Whoops. Huh? Huh? Ah. I think there's a mountain that's not fully loaded. That's what just gave us those shadows. Yeah, there's the mountain. Come on, mountain. Cover the sun for us. Collect 200 stones. 100 stones, sorry. We can have more than, or we can have create 500 blocks without crashing. I tested this last time.
Objective completed.
Did we just get the tiny blocks again? No, I was seeing things, okay. Iron pickaxe. We have iron here, but... Oh, there's a lot of iron. So let's see if we can get enough so that we can melt some iron into another pickaxe, or into a pickaxe at first, not another. Ah, here. Here they are. Yeah, the torch is still very yellowish, orange. That's this stuff done. We have stones. Lot of stones. We don't need stones. 34 rainbow dye and 35 iron. That's enough. Let's continue our way. We are at minus 4,000. So halfway through, like 2 kilometers. Every time I see a cave, I like it. They're just so awesome. All the time. Every time. So we go further this way. I'm just going to teleport up here. That's the fastest. Or actually flying over is faster. And not so teleporty. That's not even a word. I'm sorry. So. This morning was really nice weather because yesterday evening it was raining. Today I had to drive through a forest and I just like it when you drive through a forest after the rain. You know, the smell, the humidity in the air, when you can see all of those mist flying around through the leaves. And the needles, actually needle trees. And it's just so nice. It also was not really cold. It was pretty mild with 20 degrees Celsius at 10 a.m. So I just sat outside and enjoyed the weather a little bit. Another mountain. It looks like there's something there. Like, there's something bright. I guess it's the... No, that's not it. Was like the edge of the blocks or something. Or not really. So... I don't want to go around the mountain. Ooh! Gold. I'm getting way too distracted. That happened today when I was having a phone call. I was calling, we talking on the phone, and suddenly I was like, ooh, dragonfly, ooh, nice, oh. This is a really huge cave. Eh? Ah. Shimmer stones are invisible as well. Okay. I hope I can remember this to tell Stonebrick about this. Or is anyone watching? Anyone who is still watching and has access to the cyubeVR Discord, link is in the description, please let Stonebrick know that the cloak stones also don't work yet. I will probably forget it, so please do me the favor and be my brain.
Me.
Thanks, Noodle. So cloak stones are invisible.
Can you repeat that PLS?
Yeah, cloak stones are invisible. I can't see the cloak stone, even though they are supposed to be invisible, but I can't see them at all. So it's the same as glass and water. It was a good thing that I went into the cave. Otherwise I wouldn't have noticed that cloak stones don't show themselves. I got the collision, but no visuals, and I couldn't mine them. Same as glass. Oh, the copper looks really fiery. Maybe I should get some coal. If I want to melt some iron, that would be a good idea. Like maybe a stack of coal. Can't hurt. So there are some crystals and copper. Didn't find any gold yet. Talking about gold. That is the advantage of having high developed cyubeVR eyes. I can spot gold from a distance. So I got my gold. Even though it was just one nugget, but hey, gold is gold. There's just some iron. Finding gold on the side of a mountain like this is pretty easy, as long as it's daytime. And I think it's easier than going into a cave. I mean, it's easy if you have a blue torch, because then it's super easy to spot gold. But if you don't want to use blue dye to make a blue torch, then the best thing to do is just look for it on the outside. So it's pretty nice here. I can also try to spot a blue flower, then I could make a blue torch. Yesterday I just jumped into big screen VR, into a normal lobby. They were watching Final Destination 3D, And I forgot how hilarious this is. We all had to laugh so hard at the deaths. That was like, it was just hilarious. But it worked really nice and well. This looks nice. Ah, this is so nice. Hmm. Ooh, and a gold green cave. So this is like a Christmas cave. I think gold and green are some nice colors to get the Christmas vibe going. Maybe because that was the first Christmas holiday card that I printed when I was an apprentice. I was working at the apprentice press, which only had 2 colors. So it was the best thing to do for printing Christmas cards with only gold and green. And yeah, maybe since then I really like the gold-green combination. I'm walking diagonal, so maybe this is the way. Yes, this is the way. Minus 5,000. Let's get to over 9,000. Do the Vegeta meme. When I was still younger and not as horizontally challenged, I was bald because I cosplayed Armstrong, and at some point I also wanted to try to cosplay Nappa from Dragon Ball Z, because Nappa is just bald, his little Nappa mustache, and the armor. Now I can't do it anymore. I could do an Ozaru, the great monkey ape thingy. I could cosplay as Boo. Just paint myself in pink and then that's it. Going around eating candy. Why don't I walk over there? There I could find flowers. But I'm walking here because I am me. 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 Ah, wait. Ah, finally. Ah. Crystal power! Building without crystals nowadays is unthinkable. This looks like a really interesting mountain. Oh, I dropped. Looks like some kind of insect were making holes into the mountain. It's getting windy outside. Just earlier today it started to rain again. This is actually really cool here. Ooh! Look at this. It looks like someone just carved out a bit of the mountain there. I like stuff like this. This reminds me always a bit of Final Fantasy X, the Great Plains, where the battle between the big bad guy and the good guys happens all the time, where they have like claw marks in the ground and stuff. That's actually pretty nice. I definitely know what I want to do once we have multiplayer in the testing. I want to make Kaer Morhen and some Lord of the Rings stuff. Because those are really big projects and I don't have to do them alone. And it would be interesting to see how the game behaves if you place 1,000,000 blocks. So right now we are not in the right menu. The captured worms in Hollow Knight sound really cute. Almost as cute as the mites in Ancient Dungeon. They always remind me of Mitty. Minus 7,000. There's a golden cave again. It is so nice to have caves everywhere. There's gold again. Whoa. So maybe this is like just one huge golden cave down here. It is. Okay, that's interesting. Nice. I will not go in because then I can't find out and I would be stuck. I would have to dig my way out with a sledgehammer, and that takes a long time and it's not fun. I could do it, it's not warm anymore, it's not, or at least not hot anymore, so I wouldn't die, but it would still be pretty annoying. This weekend is the first weekend in 2 months that I am home. Feels strange. At least on Sunday I will have filled bell pepper for lunch, and then we will have barbecue for dinner. Blue Cave. I followed Sandfall Interactive on Blue Sky. Just thought of it because of blue. And yeah, sadly they only had posted one picture when they reached the 3.3 million sold copies. Sandfall Interactive is a good studio. I'm really glad that they had so much success with their game. Now I just need a character viewer so that I can study Renoir a bit more. Like 10 years ago, actually 12 years, no, 15. So yeah, 10 years ago, I wanted to make a Saint Seiya cosplay because the saint of the Scorpio constellation, Aldebaran, is actually from the build pretty much like me, or like I was back then, or like me without 30 kilos. And yeah, I actually brought the Saint Seiya game for PlayStation 3, and then I could watch the character view in the photo mode, and then I just looked at the armor from all sides and started to make the armor gold again. Yeah, gold is so rare. I found a lot of it today. I never finished the cosplay because I broke up with my cosplay partner in a really not so nice way. Afterwards I gained 50 kilos. And yeah, I do not really regret it. And Seiya is really hyped in France. It's like Dragon Ball Z in the rest of the world is Saint Seiya in France for some reason. It just clicked more with them, which is okay. I mean, it was really crazy to see all of those people knowing the Saint Seiya openings when we were in the in Paris for the Japan Expo back in 2016 or 15. No, I think it was. I'm not sure if it was 16 or 15. 15 I moved to Düsseldorf, so I don't think it was in the beginning. I think it was 16, yeah. 2016. That's when when Great Britain had their votum to leave the European Union. So. Paris was a different experience, to be honest. 8,500, so we got 4 kilometers in one direction. I think someone mentioned that the PlayStation world ends at 7,000 or 7,500. So we crossed PlayStation borders already. And we didn't get teleported yet. Well, I'm moving on the ground, maybe that helps as well. Let's get to 9,000, then we go 9,000 in this direction, or maybe this direction, away from the sun. I don't want to get blinded all the time. Hashile Solion, Kasenoyoni, Tsukimi Halavo, Padolu Padolu. Looks like there's a tree growing a bit low. Ah, okay, there's a cave here. Interesting cave. So cacti work normal. Let's see how the okay. The desert grass is okay. I could mine it. Or I could farm it with the shovel. Which is okay. We get the cacti. Did Stonebrick fix the eggs already? Don't feel like it. So with the eggs you can actually move the tree around, which you can't do in the Unreal Engine 4 build. I tested this yesterday in my recording. Or was it the day before yesterday actually, I think. Time goes by way too fast. September's almost over. Then we have October, November, December, the year is over. I start my new job. So much stuff is happening. So almost 10,000. Maybe I should fly. Another cave. Interesting. The world generation can make some really interesting stuff. This area is pretty flat. Okay. Not even finished my sentence and suddenly some mountains pop up. Maybe I should go this way to make it a bit more straight line. Another big cave. This time in green and yeah, seems to go over there as well. Very big. Oh yeah, like I said earlier, tomorrow I will try to build a bit more on my Evangelion. Maybe get like 4 or 5 layers done. There are only like 150 layers left. If I can get 15 layers done every time, it takes me like 10 days. It would be nice to finish the Gundam at the Evangelion Gundam. I saw a lot of Gunpla last weekend when I was at the anime convention. Gunplas are pretty nice. You have to build them together yourself. Another gold one. I always wanted to do this, and there are some really nice Evangelion Gunpla kits. And I just want to have Evangelion 1 as a Gunpla. They are usually sold out within days after release, and you can get them pretty expensive on second-hand markets, which is sad. And yeah, just having an Evangelion would be cool. I'm usually not a big fan of action figures because you can see the joints and stuff, and usually it doesn't look so nice, so I don't really like it much. It runs pretty stable. GPU is at 74 degrees Celsius. CPU is more or less, yeah, I guess idle. I mean 20%, 30%, maybe sometimes a bit on the 50. That's not really much. The cores all seem good. 20 gigabyte VRAM, that's okay. 37 on normal RAM, that's also pretty okay. Because I have a lot of resources, the game can drain a lot of resources, but it also works with less. It's flat again. Bum. I can't leave without collecting the rainbow dye. My rainbow flower senses were tingling. Who needs spidey senses if you can have rainbow flower senses? Oh. Hello there. Fancy meeting you here. Yes. Nice. Yep. That felt good. Nowadays, rainbows are not really that exciting anymore because there are some really stupid people out there who think that nowadays the rainbow is a symbol of suppressing the manliness or something like this. Because they feel attacked by a rainbow. And I mean, imagine a grown-up man in his 30s, 40s or 50s, more like 40s, 50s, 60s. Let's be honest. They are afraid of rainbows because they feel offended by them. because their manliness can't stand a rainbow. And they don't want their kids to get in contact with rainbows, because rainbows and unicorns are such a bad symbol nowadays, and it makes the kids not straight anymore and stuff like this. It's so stupid. Let's see where we are. Minus 9,000, minus 2,000. Yeah. So the game runs stable.
I love this game so much, still wish it were multiplayer though. Me and my girlfriend wanna build our dream house together in this world.
I disabled chat window. Hey there, Ryan. Yeah, it will become multiplayer. I mean, Stonebrick just changed to Unreal Engine 5. That's why I'm testing it. And once this runs good, he's probably going to, implement multiplayer. He actually wants to have some enemies first, but I think multiplayer would be the better choice. I mean, he has to choose between enemies and fighting or multiplayer. Both is asked equally, so there are a lot of people who really want enemies and fighting, and then there are other people who want multiplayer first. So it's really hard to decide. But once he got the game completely transitioned to Unreal Engine 5 and everything is running nice, then it should be easier to implement cross-platform multiplayer. Another golden cave. They are so super rare. Oh no, it's not golden, sorry.
Eventually we can get both right.
Yeah, in the end we will get both. It's just, it's one guy, he can't do both at the same time, so I would also say multiplayer first, because I think more people like the peaceful game experience. So just building peacefully together and then adding combat should be fine. I mean, I also want to play with my girlfriend. We both own cyubeVR and we could play together in multiplayer as well. So there's this. A lot of my friends and people in my community also want to play cyubeVR with me. And maybe Hebi would also like to test out multiplayer. Then I could thank him again for the shout out all those years ago. But yeah, I can see like a huge content creator mega stream where every big and good VR content creator and me stream this together in a multiplayer session where everyone is playing together. That would be cool. Green. I created quite a lot of world now, and it's still stable. Oops. Yeah, my CPU is like not working at all. That's okay. There's actually a little icon showing how much my microphone is going on. Interesting. I usually don't use FPS VR that much. I just get it usually when I get new hardware or when I stress test something, like right now. So right now, as we can see, there's not really much in the desert. The time frames are pretty nice and stable. I noticed that sometimes I get a red bar in my time frames here on the CPU port. When this happened 6 years ago with the release of the 30 series, we couldn't even play VR anymore because that was like a micro stutter all the time, and that really made you feel nauseous, and you couldn't even play Beat Saber anymore because that one frame that was dropped was a frame you needed in Beat Saber, especially on Expert plus. But yeah, I don't notice those little hiccups now, so that's okay. I mean, it's been like 6 years since then, or five and a half, 6 years. Oh, blue and green. And that's the way. That's the way that was the Uganda knuckle meme that was a thing back in 2016. I still remember everyone in VR chat actually had an Uganda knuckle and was running around. It was fun. It was a good time when VR was really small. It was tough because there were like 2 or 3 good VR games. Back then, Skyrim VR felt like the best VR game ever because it was Skyrim and it was VR. And nowadays, I wouldn't even touch Skyrim with tongs because the VR port is so badly done. Every fan-made VR mod for flat games, like Valheim, is so much better than the official port of Skyrim VR. You have to mod Skyrim to oblivion just to enjoy it playing. Even back in 2018 when I got Skyrim VR, I had to put all of the mods on so that I could actually play it. It was nice, it was fun, but collecting stuff was done with pressing a button. It was just, yeah, instead of a mouse to look around, you looked around with your head, and they just split the controller in two, and that's it. You could move your hands a bit, like 6 degrees of freedom, no finger tracking, no hand tracking, nothing. But that was all we had, and it was good. And since then a lot of games came out. I played a lot of garbage and a lot of really nice stuff as well. This looks really nice right now with the foliage. It looks like there's more foliage than normal. Nice. See, this morning when I was driving through the forest, it looked almost the same. Maybe not as beautiful as this year. Just want to check something. Okay. And it's desert again. Average blocks mined per hour 970,000. So on average per hour I mine almost 1 million blocks. That's so stupid. That's like 97,000 blocks per 6 minutes. It's more than 12,000 blocks the minute. Or 120,000 blocks for the 10 minute. That's like 3 times my own mining record. Hey, I bet my own record by 3 times the amount. I have 1.5 million trees. The hike.
That's almost 270 blocks per second.
That's a good thing if you can do this in Beat Saber. No, the block count is not counting correctly. The record for 10 minutes is, I think, 43,000 blocks. Oh. Oh. The bunnies just glitch through the ground? Is this a thing? Yeah, there's no cave here. Okay, they are good. Maybe it just looked like they were glitching through the ground. Am I still on the right path? Yes. Whee. What time is it? 8:20. The voxel API mods should work as well. The problem is I don't know what mod is an API mod. I think the firework blocks. Ah, the whack-a-mole actually is one. That works. Nice. Ah, the tunnel one is working. The cloud walker. The cube painter works. Nice. And the time control. Ah, the TNT block works. Okay. Stone and coal. I have both. A stone. A coal. Would you have this as a wallpaper? I could use it as a wallpaper in one of my builds. Like in my videos, I'm making a little palace. I could use this for interior design. And see, if we have multiplayer, my girlfriend can do the interior design while I do the whole outside stuff. I'm not good with the smaller details. I can't concentrate on this stuff. Or we will just get Kiwi to play cyubeVR with us, then he can do all the stuff. Kiwi is awesome. So minus 5,000. If I sometimes go in this direction, it's nice because then I can get to minus 10,000, minus 10,000. That is a nice... Look at this. This is just awesome. The problem is you can't feel how grand this feels with just looking at the LED screen. You have to experience something like this in VR. This looks somewhat cute. Yeah, this is interesting. Like it's some kind of fossilized giant machinery. I like to think of like lore to the stuff I find. It's just fun. Like this is actually an old war machine left here by alien civilization. This is actually such an awesome place. Every mountain has a really nice shape. It's not just blocky, it's really... That's just awesome. Let's go a bit deeper. That's so cool. Let's go even deeper, just enjoy this. Then you come into here. Out in the open. That's really cool. Ah, that's so nice. We already have 51 rainbow dye. So people can't complain about rainbow dye being rare. Took me only 1.5 hours. Well, and last time a bit, so yeah, let's say 2 hours. Today I'm already playing for 1.5 hours and I didn't even notice how fast the time went by. And I'm doing nothing, I'm just walking around enjoying the view. And I like the optimizations that Stonebrick implemented, so that the game runs even better than it did on Monday. Gold! Yeah, earlier I said that it's the easiest to find gold on the side of a mountain, and this just proves what I said. I will not go any deeper. I could probably find even more gold nuggets, but it's fine. Valheim also got an update yesterday, so I can't even play Valheim on Saturday. So maybe I will play in the community world of cyubeVR a bit. Still have to finish my cathedral. So where are we right now? I always forget to switch to the settings tab. Minus 11,000. Oh. Okay. So it's this way. Okay. Okay, good. Me. Stay up. I couldn't get the game to crash this time. I'm so disappointed in me. I couldn't find a bug. Everything went well. Everything works. That's not nice. Ah, picture frames are still not working, I guess. I will try to picture frame at the end of the stream, so that I can end with at least some kind of success story. I think it's getting night. there's an anime from around 2008, 9, maybe 10 or 12. Before 12 load, so like 2010, called Nyenpire. It's about a little cat that got bitten by a vampire and turned into a vampire cat. It's really cute. It's like short stories. It's not really. I think it was a 5-minute.
Hi
Anime.
Chibi, you have a 5090, am I right?
Yes. Hey there, Talsma. I have the 5090 since May, I think. Don't run hot, no cable melting, everything's fine. No extreme coil wine. So I'm pretty okay with the card. Maybe it could use like 300 watts less electricity.
I would expect more FPS then.
The problem is, in cyubeVR, I always run with settings above that what actually is supposed to be run. So I get most out of the card. I use the benchmark from Stonebrick, the OpenVR benchmark or whatever it's called. And in comparison to the 3090, I got like twice the FPS. But yeah, 40 and 50 cards are not designed for VR anymore, which is really sad because with the 30 series, Nvidia was still like, yo, VR, that's the next best thing and we want to improve in this part. And then they found AI and then they just dropped VR like a hot potato. And now they are wolfing down on the AI stuff. Am I still on the correct path? I moved again. For some reason I have a left drill. Usually you have this when you're walking, because sometimes your dominant leg is pushing you a bit more than
I am
the
still
left
on a
leg.
3090, hope we will get some huge optimization in cyube then.
Probably. Right now, I'm on the Unreal Engine 5, so everything is supposed to be a bit less optimized yet, because Stonebrick doesn't have any shadow optimization, no tessellation, none of this stuff yet. So he just wants to get it better. In comparison to Monday, the game runs way better now already. So he is optimizing it quite a lot, and damn it, my back. And I'm pretty sure that he will get the game at least to the same level as it was before by maybe next month. And maybe in November or in December he can actually put the Unreal Engine into the stable build. And then hopefully he works on multiplayer, because everyone is whining about it. Or maybe he should start with enemies and then hopefully get some more money with it so that he can hire a freelancer to do the netcode stuff, programming for the multiplayer. Or the other way around, he's doing the multiplayer and he gets so much more money from it that he can hire a freelancer to do the enemies. So I moved 13,000 meter or 13. Actually, the coordinates are in meter, not blocks.
Oh, then we could build together in the community world. That would be so nice.
Yeah, and I said earlier, in the community or in the multiplayer, I want to build Kaer Morhen from The Witcher and some really nice Lord of the Rings buildings because they are just epic, and that's something you can't build alone and keep your sanity. So like having 3 or 4 people building on this would be nice. And yeah, just building together and talking with each other can be so much fun. Even though if you maybe not see each other, just
Count me in.
maybe just being in a voice call in Discord and playing on the same map, like you're doing something in the castle part of the community world, and I work on my cathedral, and then we can just, yo, I need some blocks, help each other out and stuff like this. That would be nice. And I imagine that's what we would do once multiplayer is a thing. Maybe for testing reasons we shouldn't try in the community world, but once it's on the stable, then definitely community world. Maybe by then we have, or I have finished the cathedral, and we may have a really nice huge castle with contraptions and stuff. Who knows? Right now the community world is a bit slow. I have it right now, so I should just play. I was thinking of streaming in the community world on Saturday. Now that H2O made the piano blocks, I could try to use those blocks to make an organ for the cathedral. That's a big desert. So yeah, for people who complain that there's no sand in cyubeVR, I always complain about the amount of sand. There's desert everywhere.
She has made a lot of nice blocks indeed.
Yeah, he, she, it. I'm not sure. At first I also thought that it's a she. Probably because of the profile picture. But I think it's a he. I mean, he is France, so maybe it's a frog? Jokes.
If the piano blocks actuality play notes, you should make a Rickroll.
I know they don't play any notes, it's just a block that looks like a piano. Or multiple blocks put together beside each other make it look like a piano. The never-ending desert.
I'm back. How many crashes did you achieve yet, D? I
None.
have to make some diner. Catch you later.
Sure, thanks for dropping by. Stonebrick, did you fix the picture frames? Because I wanted to at least end the stream with a picture frame crash so that I get something. So I traveled quite far without any incident.
I did fix the picture frames.
Aww. Aww. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Noodle wrote that the cloak stones are invisible like glass and water. I hit them, but I couldn't mine them and I couldn't see them. And yeah,
Stonebrick Studios, can I request working piano blocks as a feature? I want Chibi to be able to play a Rickroll. Yes, cloakstones use the same rendering like glass and water.
so desert works fine. I didn't find anything weird in the desert so far. And yeah, that's a pretty big world already.
Kiwi Human, that would be a fun voxel API mod someone could make. You could probably ask ChatGPT to write such a mod. I might have a go at that, sounds fun.
I can already see how Kiwi is making a Beat Saber mod for cyubeVR so that we can play cyubeVR and Beat Saber. Ah yeah, Stonebrick. When I was crafting the sledgehammer, I noticed that when you pull an item towards you, you can kick it away with the thing that you actually crafted. So the problem that I had with this is that I was crafting the hammer, and when I pulled the copper nugget towards me, it just fell down on the ground again. And I was like, why isn't it working? Until I noticed that the crafted hammer, or the not fully crafted hammer yet, was actually blocking the nugget to getting towards me. That was a bit strange. I mean, it's intended, and I don't know if it should be changed, because that you can interact with your tool and with crafted stuff with the environment is
Okay.
cool. So not having the yeah, just leave it be. I just wanted to notice that, or notify you that I noticed that when you craft a big something, sometimes when you flick items towards you with the gravity cloths, it doesn't work, because your crafted structure, for example, like a bed or the furnace, can block the block from getting towards your hand. I never noticed before because I don't craft without chests. I can
Kiwi Human https gethub.com sbscecuvr voxel API modding.
I can just show you what I mean.
Thanks.
So I was crafting my hammer, and now it works because I'm stupid, but yeah, it just felt really strange.
BTW, do you have some voxel API mods installed like the time control? They should work in this beta.
Yeah, I have them installed. I looked at them before. Like this one, it's just 7 white die. I can make this. I just saw that I had them as a recipe, but I didn't try to see if they actually work.
Something looks incorrect with the shadows on the trees.
Well, you told me to put the shadows on normal. I only have normal and RTX 3090 graphics, so in which direction does it expand?
The trees
Here?
here seem to be missing shadows.
Yeah, they are shadowless. Hä? Ah.
Try
So-
the other shadow setting then. Yeah, the shadow setting only makes a difference in the distance. So this seems like a new UE5 bug. Trees lose their shadows. Try rejoining the world.
If you walk far enough away, they get some shadows at least. So you said the picture frame works now. It does. Meh. Yeah, something that I said at the beginning of the stream. In the normal version, those trees never had leaves for me. So this is actually the first time I see leaves on the trees. Before I only saw the wood part of the tree. Ah, now we get stuck at 1.8. Look away. Look again. It works.
And is it better with leaves?
Yeah, now I know what it is. So shadow quality. It's 5090, 3090.
Interesting, still no shadows.
I'm pretty sure they had shadows before.
So I think this is likely related to your coordinates. I think it seems like if you get too far away from 0, 0, the shadows disappear.
But why? Are the shadows related to the 0 coordinates for getting their sun or something? I have no idea how this works. But yeah, there are some shadows. It's not like they are completely shadowless.
I also don't know why yet, but this seems like the best explanation to me so far.
If it was just some kind of memory thing, then it would have been fixed after rejoining. But that would mean if I... I'm going to teleport back to my torch, which is like almost 0, and then we should have shadows there.
You could place a portal. so
Yeah.
that you can get here.
Stop, stop, stop! Cancel, cancel! I didn't thought about the portal. I'm sorry. Yeah. Huh? I pressed return home and I just get set back to...
You placed your respawn torch in the desert.
No. I placed my respawn torch where I started today, or where I left last time. It was close to a desert, but the coordinates were like -300, -200. It was close to 0. And there was a mountain right here, and it was not in the desert. The coordinates are really far away from where I actually am. So for some reason, it couldn't teleport me back all the way. Yeah, this is... Maybe it really was too far away.
Well, that is a weird bug. Here are definitely shadows.
Yeah. Maybe it's related. Maybe at 8000 I got to the border between shadows and non-shadows. Or maybe teleporting more than 8000 blocks was too much and the game just couldn't do it. Yeah, maybe it is related.
Maybe enable the walking speed overdrive in the settings, then you can quickly get to a high coordinate again, and then you could test at which coordinate the shadows disappear. I mean in the INE.
Yeah, I know. That's a good idea. I'm just going up here. I will walk in a different direction. Or I'm just, yeah, walking this direction then. So I'm going to change the INI. Then maybe I should restart or close the game
I mean,
first.
normally I don't like the walking speed overdrive in streams because it's a lot less chill, but for testing it can be very useful.
Yeah, that's for sure. So I'm just going to quit cyubeVR. I got a crash. Unhandled expectations. Oh, send the crash report and close. Config Windows game. Walking speed override. What do I set the override? Do I set it to 1? Or can I actually change it into like 1.5 or 7? I never used it. Sorry for being so useless.
But now you quit in Windows without using the exit button, right? I think with the exit button in the main menu there should no longer be a crash report coming up. You set it to 1.
Okay, and then I just have super fast speed.
It's a bool.
Okay, and yep, us.
Welcome to cyubeVR.
That's indeed fast. I'm faster than the world loading. Hmm. Yeah, let's just go this way. We are going for the Y coordinate. So I think the first one should be around 8,000. Maybe. Yeah, cool. Whee! Without foliage, it's hard to see if the trees actually have shadows or not. I should wait a bit for the trees to actually load. But the walking speed is still manageable. I think I saw Talsma using this walking speed in his streams. Yeah, it's not nice for exploring, but to get from A to B, it's okay. Already got 1000 meter. There are probably no shadows at night. Already at 2000. Maybe we can go to 3000 before the night ends. Or actually starts. Ah, the moon is out. Ah yeah, there was a blood moon like at the start of the week. I didn't really saw anything spectacular. One day I want to go to Norway or maybe Sweden and see the Aurora Borealis in person. Sometimes we can see it in Germany, but I think it only goes up to like Hamburg. Oh yeah, minus 3000. Still looks pretty shadowy. Yeah, there are still shadows here. So 3000 is clear. Maybe it was at the 10,000 or something. Let's see. So this way you should be able to see where I am, hopefully. I'm unloading trees right now. So 4,000 and still shadows. I am Speed. Woo. I am Sonic the Hedgehog. When I was a kid, my friend had actually a Sega Saturn, I think. Or a Mega Drive. I'm not sure. He had a Sega console. And on it he had Sonic the Hedgehog. So sometimes when we had a sleepover at his place, we played some Sonic. But most of the time we went outside. We drove with our bicycles or built little hideouts where we could just hang out and drink cola and eat potato chips. We were really rebellious. It seems like I've crossed here. Maybe not. So we are at 6,000 and still have shadows. I'm about to crash into the mountain. With this speed, I could have just gone around it. Oh, a nice cave entrance. That's a cool cave. Sadly, we don't have time for this. Whoosh. 11,000. This really is a speed that I wouldn't like to use all the time. So 8,000. Still pretty much a shadow. Maybe I should put it to normal. Ah. I think that's normal. Okay, all's fine. Ooh. Nope, no. We have to test the shadows. Stay focused. Minus 9,000. It's a bit unfortunate that there's no... Ah, okay, we are close to trees again. Well, usually when you have like those dunes, you have normal land close by. Oh, not this time. Have I been here before? No, this is all new. Okay. Almost at 10,000. That was fast. That was really fast. So at 10,000 they still have their shadows. Yeah, not quite. So over here, this is 10,000. Still looks shadowy. Hmm. Let's go over there. I want to see it on the trees. 10,000 and still good. Looks still fine to me. $11,000. Yeah, I think, as you can see, the shadows seem to start behaving strange. Maybe it's just one tree that is loading a bit strange. Yeah, here again. So this tree doesn't have shadows. It seems to be headset related. If I look there, I see a shadow. If I look there, I don't. This one just doesn't have a shadow at all. So here's another one that doesn't have a shadow. There are no shadows. Shadow. No shadow. Shadow. I don't know what to think about this. So yeah, at 11,000 this
So it seems around 11,000 the shadows become weird.
Yeah. So now I have to look there to get a shadow. So as long as I look... What is there? Is this? No, that's not even... Okay, that's not even... so my thought was that maybe I have to look at the 0 coordinate to get shadows. But the 0 coordinate is somewhere there. Ah, I got shadows. If I look there. So... I have no idea. You see it with all the shadows. So no shadow. Shadow. Even in the cave. You see, I don't know if you can see it. No shadow in the cave. Shadow in the cave. I can even make it like half the cave entrance full.
So it's not related to trees but to all shadows, also for chunks.
Yeah. I can make... I don't have enough copper. And now it's really... maybe I can find copper, then I can make a compass. Then we can see if it's maybe really just in a specific direction. But it feels like it's getting worse the further I go away. It was 1 gold and 4 copper, I guess.
Hello.
Hello, Steve. How are you? Here. Yeah, 1 copper, 4 gold. And any wood. Good. Then I could have made it the whole time. Some gold. 4 gold. 1 copper, some wood. So. Come here. Hey.
I'm alright, it's my birthday, so that's pretty cool.
Happy birthday, Steve. I wish you the best of health and everything that you need in your life. Stonebrick, did we always have those green particles on crafting recipes? Wee! Happy birthday!
Thank you, 3. The
Happy-
particles do look a bit weird, that does not seem normal. Happy birthday, Steve Cat.
Wait, I had a pretty simple recipe, I think. just make a stone pickaxe.
Thank you, Stonebrick.
Ah. Birthday fountains. Happy birthday to Steve. Happy birthday to Steve. Happy birthday, dear
This
Steve.
particle issue might also be related to the coordinates. It's possible that multiple things become weird at high coordinates.
Maybe. So north is no shadow. Northeast shadow. East shadow. So we don't get any shadows from west to north. Ah, okay. So west to north, no shadows. Let's go a bit deeper. Let's see
And
if
in
this...
what direction is 0, 0?
0, 0 is... Yeah, 0, 0 is like a bit more to... So this direction is 0, 0. And it's not directly to 0, 0 that we get the... So... So 0, 0 is exactly this direction.
Set shadows to RTX 3090. I think then it's easier to see.
So this way is so just south. South of here is 0 point. So facing away from the 0 point, no shadows. It really is just like a bit less than west. Yeah, here would be west. That's... Let's stand on the 0. Here's the 0. So. All the way. So it's like here are some shadows going away. And going full west, all the shadows disappear. Till we go to north, then some disappear, reappear, and then everything. Wait, so I keep it like this. North. 90 degree.
So if you go into a cave, is the cave lit up by sun then?
75. So there are no shadows in like a 120 degrees. No, the cave is still dark. As you can see, no shadow. It just becomes darker. Let's see if I can find a crystal cave here. You can see it at the entrance.
Is the shimmer stone looking different than normal?
Yes, a lot different. There's no shader over it, and usually you have the shader that makes it looks like it's waving, and now there's just like some kind of light shaft. Like you have those who are solid, and then you have those, they look like there are some noise. Here's the best. You can see there's solid and then it just turns into noise. Very different.
Definitely interesting.
And you can see, I don't know if you can see it, there's like, yeah, those,
I guess something about the new large world coordinate support in UE5 does not quite work right.
They are like rays. I don't know, can you see it on screen? Oh.
It's one of the major features of UE5.
And of course it doesn't work. That is strange. Ooh. Okay.
I wonder what else breaks when you walk even further away from 0, 0.
You can see the shadow of the torch, right? I'm just holding it and it looks...
This definitely looks unusual.
Yeah, the brightness is really dim and red. This is just a sphere around the torchlight. So it's definitely not supposed to be this hard of an edge. So yeah. Okay, then it was useful to go this far, so that we found out something at least. So let me get out of here. I hate this. So let's go even further. Let's say 20,000. To be honest,
there are other things that break if you walk even further away.
yeah. Maybe it's just that at some point some coordinates... really looks strange. Maybe really some stuff is too big and then it becomes like multiplied by 0 or something. I have no idea.
I guess with this UE5 beta it seems to be important for testing to have a world with some portals where you can teleport to far away.
That sounds like something useful. Eight stone and a crystal. Ho ho ho. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a crystal. When did I collect the blush? I think I made it, okay. So we start with the Tomb of the Lost King. It's this one. Can't I make screenshots? My stuff?
High residential screenshots don't work yet.
I can't. Oh, I turned around. B button. What is the B button? Wait. Ah, the upper one. So it was. What was it?
Default Steam for screenshots should work. I think that was Steam for button and trigger, I think.
Yes. Good. So this is the 10,000. 12,000, okay. So this is 12,000. Now I can actually try to go back home to place another one. Let's see if we get back home in one go. It worked, okay. this is home. So, okay. Oh, that did not teleport us where we wanted to go. You're back home. No. Okay. Go this way. So now at 12,000 we don't have any shadows anymore. See, no matter where I look, no shadows. So 12,000 is like 11,000, a 120 degree angle where no shadows are. At 12,000 no shadows. Or maybe they loaded later. Yeah. I don't want to jump. No. Definitely no shadows here. Ah, that's interesting. You think the guys at Epic would be interested in knowing that somehow their high coordinate thingy is not working correctly? Oopsa. I didn't think that we would encounter this kind of bug. I just thought that maybe the forced teleport or stuff like this would happen. Or maybe just a crash after you load enough into the memory. But not that we lose the shadows. So let's see what happens at 20k.
Well, maybe I somehow missed that I need to configure something special about the large coordinate support.
I mean, it's good that we found it. Otherwise, imagine you release the update to the stable build, and then suddenly everyone with buildings above the 12,000 meter border just suddenly don't have any shadows anymore. That would be sad. So 14K? Maybe it start working again after 24,000 blocks.
Yeah, definitely good that you walked so far away to notice it.
I mean, you noticed this, not me. Ooh, a golden cave. What I can do, I can check how the cave looks at the start coordinates, because there's a cave there. So I can compare the shimmer stones here and there. Because I don't think they looked so strange and ugly before. I would have noticed this on Monday. Let me through. Yeah. I think I can. I think I see the sun over there. Yes. So I can see the sun through the trees. There. That's a little sun cube over there. Okay, what does the leaf do to make the sun visible? Those are Röntgen leaves. Those are X-ray trees. Did the tree always look like this? I think you mentioned that they look a bit flat. So at 15,000 blocks you can actually see the sun through the tree tops. $15K. Maybe the sun just became so strong that the light shafts start to let the sun shine through the trees. Doesn't change anything. Good. So bunnies still exist. $17K? At some point I will get superpowers. Then I enter the Twilight Zone. Bunnies walking upside down. Deers being 4 times bigger than usual. $17K? $18K?
I assume there will probably be other rendering features that somehow don't work the higher your coordinates get.
Any hints where or what I should look for? But actually it's almost 8, so I will drop a teleporter at 20K, and then maybe you can see if you forgot to put some configurations on your part, and then I can just run it
So
again
far
tomorrow.
It only seems to be shadows, shimmer stones and crafting particles and the sun through the trees.
I mean, that's quite a lot. At least the rainbow flowers are still there.
You're right, I will investigate that and see if I forgot something somehow to make UE5 do what UE5 should do.
Tiny bunny. Are the bunnies always this tiny?
At least it only seems to be rendering related so far and physics still work fine.
Yeah, at least. That's a good thing. I'm just keeping the bunny with me. But for some reason it feels like he became smaller. probably just my imagination.
This will definitely be a very good test world then for you with the portals.
Yeah, definitely. Bunny? Okay. Oh! Bunny! Okay, that now it became an astronaut bunny. That's a bunny on the moon. So 19k? I didn't saw that. So let's drop. So, the world is still loading here. Let's see if we got back home this time. Okay, that worked. Yeah, here it looks okay. There's nothing. See, here's the solid part, and so the glowing thing is the solid part, I guess, and this is everything is fine. So yeah, the shimmer stone blocks definitely, and the light from the torch as it's supposed to be. Okay, then at least this was a really helpful stream. And I guess we can try again tomorrow if there's anything else that doesn't work. Yeah, here I can't see the sun here. Okay, so I guess we will investigate further tomorrow. Then I would say thanks for dropping by. I hope this was informative. And yeah, till next time, please stay healthy. Bye.